Good morning and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. And yes sirree, it's a sparkling day here in Central Oregon, and just getting up in the morning here to take care of the piggies. And I think it's about 9:30, 9 o'clock, and it's definitely a sparkling day. So we have a nice sunny day. It's supposed to be like 80 degrees, but for those of you who live in Central Oregon, you know for the last couple of days it's been windy, very irritating. Anyway, I got my German Shepherd chasing butterflies. And that's how I know she gets exercise. We've got the trailer hooked up to the truck because we got a couple of dump runs to do this week. So that's what that's all about. Let me get my camera all straightened out here. So Sherry is not here today, so I'm on my own. And yes, I'm not using a walker. I have to be careful because I can lose my balance easy, but pretty much I'm doing everything without a walker or wheelchair or anything like that. But I am the slowest person you can imagine. So when I walk around, I have to walk slow. I have to do calculated kind of steps to make sure I don't fall. And but it's okay. I look at it as I'm blessed for the fact that I'm recovering from a stroke. So that's good news. So I'm a little slow and don't have a total functionality of the legs yet, but I feel very blessed. Anyway, I'm gonna get the Kubota out here from the garage, and we're gonna go out to the greenhouse because you haven't seen what we've done out there lately. But the greenhouse is almost fully planted. I think I got 7 plants to put in. A real unusual thing happened. We went to Bi-Mart and see if they had some beans. Well, they didn't have beans yet, but they had Jetstar tomatoes, which I've never seen at a store. And so, and they're good size. So we bought 5 of them. They had 5 left. It's like I snagged them all, and they're gonna go in the greenhouse. So after that, I have 2 more plants to put in, and the greenhouse is fully operational. The other thing I wanted to point out, and I'll show it out in the field, is Debbie and John Sternberg once again came over, like the 3rd time, and helped put fencing in for our pigs. And they've just been really helping out, and because there's a few things I can't do, like stooping and funny maneuvering, and so they've been kind of watching out for me as I've been recovering, but it's been slow, but they've been a lot of help. So once again, thank you to Debbie and John Sternberg for just standing behind us and helping us with these little things, giving up their free time on the weekends and stuff. Has been a blessing, so thank you very much. All right, let's go see what's going on. Well guys, I'm actually coming along really well with the greenhouse. Let's just see the inside real quick. Most of it's planted, but once again, remember this is all hydroponics. So to see what it looks like, Most of it's tomatoes. We got some peppers in here, but this is what it looks like. And so far all the plants are looking really good. The system's working good. I haven't killed any plants yet. We'll be putting 5 new jet stars over in this side over here. The garbage dump run that we're doing this week is to help us get rid of these perlite bags down here. So all this is old perlite and old plants from last year, and we're just behind a little bit, but it's plants are doing good. The peppers right here, they look a little sad, but they actually are getting new leaves and stuff, so that's good. So greenhouse is looking good. Got a couple more tweaks to do and we'll be fully operational. So off to the chickens. Well, these are laying chickens, and so they all stay in here. They're all super good chickens. They lay really big eggs, and they're all Rhode Island Reds. So anyway, I got to give them a little food, a little water, check their eggs later today, and then we go feed piggies. All right, well, I get the chickens all handled and fed, and I'm going actually on my way to see the piggies. This is actually, it was kind of funny. This is actually the first time I've done the animals by myself since I've had a stroke. So Sherry, like I said, was gone all day, had to go to work, and so yeah, so this is my trial period to see if I'm having any problems. I shouldn't have any trouble. I did on Monday. My son was nice enough to come over, and we loaded the 2 little pigs we have for feeders and took them to the processor over in Prineville, and so I'm down 2 pigs now, so I don't have to take care of the little pigs. And my son was a great help. Even though I can drive, I'm still a little worried, so I don't drive if I don't have to. So it was nice to have my son come over, because he likes pulling trailers and backing them up. And so he just drove the whole time, took him to lunch. We had a great afternoon, and yeah, so anyway, like I said, things aren't totally back to normal, but like I said, I'm getting around, I am walking, and it's just slow. So anyway, let's go feed the piggies. Alright guys, I've been very back of the pig pens here, and here's my big old pig. Hi girl. So that would be Penny and Desmond right here, and then Zelda back here. But the other thing that we did over the weekend with Debbie and John is fix all of our shelters. So the shelter back there had a panel, 2 panels that needed replaced. Replaced those. And then we moved the big A-frame over here, because I think that's where we're going to move Penny when she's ready to have her babies, because it's a really big shelter A-frame, and we cannot get Maggie out of that shelter over there. So the other thing is, we got the other shelter back here installed now, away from the farrowing house. So we got 2 shelters back here, but they're smaller ones, because all of my girls, these 2 girls, are going into their own farrowing area. So probably with a matter of within the month. So yeah, lots of changes for the pigs. Desmond here will be by himself for a couple months while we go through piglets. So anyway, I got to get these pigs fed, and then I got to go around to the other side and take care of Maggie too. So anyway, I'll give them food, check their water, and make sure they're well taken care of. So let's go. All right, so I'm over at the far paddock where Maggie is back here. We now have Annie back here in her own paddock because she's starting to swell up pretty good, so she could have piglets anytime now, probably in about a week. And anyway, so we gotta take Maggie's food to the back, and I also gotta check her wallow and all that stuff. And she's doing really good, and she loves her wallow. And so yeah, she's doing really good for the pig that we thought was gonna not make it. So anyway, let me get the food over to her, and she'll be a lot happier with me. Alright guys, it's a little later in the day, and I thought I'd actually prove to you that I really am not using a cane or anything. It's amazing. And so I thought I'd take the time to probably a little bit of stroke talk, but you know, I had a pretty nasty thing happen to me, which was a stroke, which was basically a little more than 2 months ago. And the fact that I'm standing, I can walk around, I've still got things that are deterrents from being back to normal, but I want to make sure, let everybody know I'm very grateful at this time to have gotten this far. And the doctors say that it could be possible to be 100% recovery. They say up to a year to recover from a stroke. So I only have minor things from pertaining to my right leg, just a few certain areas of my leg that won't, the controls are different. And so it takes time for your body to find a way, a workaround to make certain muscles work the way you want them. So probably in that stage right now. And so yeah, I'm very grateful. And I've got a German Shepherd chasing a butterfly right behind me. So if my camera falls down, I'm going to blame it on a German Shepherd. But anyway, I want to. I'm thankful to God, thankful to the people that are supporting us. We're coming along very well. Still got a ways to go, but we're doing well. So thank you very much. And I thought I'd show you one more thing before I wrap up the video. Coming up on our above ground garden, which is here. Still got work to do, but we got all of our strawberries. The first 4 above grounds is all strawberries, so we should have a lot of strawberries this summer. In the very back, we've planted potatoes, and let's see. Oh, we got Yukons. So yeah, we should have lots of potatoes this year. And we got a couple more. I think we got carrots and some other things that my wife wanted to plant. And so we'll deal with that this weekend. But yeah, I got all the water systems repaired. That was a bear because I can't stoop very well. But the water systems and all the above grounds are working. And yeah, very grateful that we've gotten all of those going. That's all we're gonna do in this big garden area. That was corn down here, and that was things like ground plants. We're not doing this year, just too much. And next year we'll pick it up. But we're very grateful that we have the above grounds growing, and we're just growing our favorite foods this year. So anyway, that's the story on the gardens. I'm not doing anything with the NFT systems. I was, but yeah, fate kind of changed that a little bit. So I'm happy with what I got this year, and next year we'll deal with this when I have better energy. So yeah, anyway, it's a beautiful day today. I think I'm going to take it easy the rest of the one thing they've been telling me is take your time in healing, sleep a lot, which I have been, and let nature replenish my energy, and we'll go with that. So I'm very grateful to God and the people helping us out, and our friends and the support. So thanks so much for what we've been going through in the last 2 months. Anyway, so yeah, it's good things happening here. It's getting better and better, and hopefully we'll see what the end of the summer brings, but hopefully I'll be less tipsy on my legs, and I'm be getting over the stroke. That's hopefully 100%. So anyway, guys, please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. And thanks for your patience. Leave us notes and comments. We'd love to hear from you. So anyway, guys, talk to you later. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye now.
This video is made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available in Amazon right now.